Hello everyone, and welcome back to SOLASTA Crown of the Magister. Last time, we took our first trip across land, found our way to this location in looking for Kerlem. That's the one, sounds like an airport. Got ambushed by goblins, took a short rest, and now we are carrying on our way up this cliff top to see where they might have originated and if there is a camp or other kind of site up top here. Can we get down here? We can. I really enjoy how a lot of this stuff is hidden by the darkness, so there might be like secret areas and... Lair of Filth. New quest started. Climb up a hill and explore the fort to find the garrison. Convey the message. The Lair of Filth. Did the soldiers of the Kerlem outpost know about this goblin hideout? Regardless, it should be cleared out. I think we can take on that quest. Let's not use Gothic for our exploration. He's the only one who does not have dark vision. It seems like we're going to need to cross this threshold anyway before we can see what's going on here. Alright, we're going to be crawling under there, I presume. Let's grab the rest of the party together. Alright, this could be dangerous, but we do what we must because we can.
Damn, it stinks.
We should be cautious from now on.
Alright. Is that literally cautious as in the condition? New waypoint added. Goblin Cave. I'm wondering at what point we might see some traps or some other kind of ambush. Let's see if we can get to high ground over here. We cannot. There's some cages up high. Tutorial. Falling hazards. As you explore, you may come across hanging cages, stalactites, and other hazards ready to fall on you or your enemies. Target these with an arrow or an attack spell. You need to make an attack roll to make them fall and crush anyone beneath. So that's that stuff. Can't see anyone beneath right now. So that would probably just make a whole lot of noise that we don't need to make. Presuming that they're not just waiting to drop these on us instead. Let's take this path out to the right. Wow, there's a lot of cages or crates around here. Now, we currently have Gothic selected. Is that because he's at the top of the party order? It seems to be. Okay. And we have some light over on the right-hand side. Goblins, of course, do have dark vision, I believe, so we should be cautious. And there is a lot of 3D space in use around here, so who knows who might be above us. There's a goblin. Let's get Faith. We would get sneak attack if she successfully attacks somebody else without being seen first, and we are currently stealthing. If we can slowly pick them off one by one, that will of course be to our advantage. And so long as we're hiding, I don't think we have to worry about any of these traps and hanging baskets above us. I don't know if these ladders are practical for use for us. There is the goblin. Faith. Do we still have a rapier? We do. And that's going to be 1d8 damage. And it's finesse and light. So Why do we... This weapon is not light. Prevent... Okay. I was thinking of short swords. But still, it's 1d8 damage. And when we're making a sneak attack, we would rather have the d8 damage with sneak attack rather than the offhand bonus action attack. But there's another goblin up top there. And I'm not sure how we're going to get the jump on that guy. If even we want to do that. Also, we should be cautious because some of our heroes are currently in armor that would give them disadvantage on stealth rolls. So I don't know how sneaky we're really being. But we might be able to get behind here. You cannot reach the target. Okay, so we need to go off on our own first. Okay. It seems we cannot just get an attack in without everybody else being alerted to that going on, which is fine. But what we do want to do is get up high now because, oh boy, we have gained the attention of several foes, which is not ideal. We should hopefully, however, be able to use the cover down low where we are to our advantage. And I have no idea if we are still technically sneaking or not, if we've been seen. That might prove useful if that is how things are going. So I'm just going to stay there. These guys are surprised, so we have to wait for them to have their surprise action removed in a round of combat. Now, we have... Do we have jump as an action? Perhaps not, or I'm missing it somewhere. Nevertheless. We can probably... Skirmish is probably going to have more health than a standard goblin. We see that standard goblins, in fact, have 7 now that we've had some level of combats with them in the past. So let's just slowly start working our way around to where we can get to high ground, and we will dodge action. We'll just slowly move the party together as a unit, especially because Kite can use his reaction to defend people. And then Pastel coming in the last in our turn order. I'm going to guess that we don't have line of sight against this person way up high, even with cantrips and the like. Yeah, you cannot see this target, so hopefully that means they can't see us as well. Let's take the dodge action. The last surprised goblin, then back round to Faith. So we can get to here with our regular movement. And then we can cunning action dash as a bonus. Gets us to here. And then we still have our main action for an attack. We have advantage because we are unseen, as seen on the left here. Advantage, Faith is stealthy. That did kill them, which is excellent. And we have a little bit... Oh no, we've completely spent our movement. This guy is coming right round towards us. And more are coming from further afield. So the wizard is up. From here, can we peek around the corner and attack with a cantrip? We cannot see this target through the wall, so we have to step out, which I'm going to guess means we are... The red's going to mean we're going to be seen when we do this. That's a miss on a roll of 9. We'll have them come back into cover. Then Kite's going to get a turn. They too can come out of cover, but we would not have a ranged attack that they can use. As such, we have enough movement to get to here and make a melee attack. We do not need to Divine Smite on that attack roll, I don't think, although they did not die, which is a shame. Then we have Pastel in the order. And Pastel can come through to this side. And we crit on that one, which is excellent. So I think we rolled with advantage and crit because we were unseen. Nothing else to do. And back up to Faith. Now, where's the rest of our foes? We should probably see if we can get that guy over the other side. So that's going to be a longbow, or a short bow. Excellent work. So they bonus action disengage because they're a goblin. They have that ability, I believe. But they don't manage to get an attack off against us. Alright, well that was apparently clearing the entire place, which is excellent. Faith, if you could go around and start hoovering up stuff. Always take all the money. Man, there's going to be so many weapons that we need to get rid of later. And if you hop up over here as well, can you keep doing that while others pick up what else we found? So, Faith has all this stuff. Gothic has all this stuff. Any more for any more? No, but Faith can go and loot this container. Who knows what goblins are possibly hoarding in clay wicker pots. A sapphire. Very interesting. Now, is this inventory slots, as in the amount of volume we can carry? Because we're obviously not above our weight yet. Scroll of Cure Wounds is excellent. Okay, if we double-click stuff, it'll just keep expanding our inventory down rather than presenting us with the empty slots. Good to know. We will give that scroll to somebody who can cast it, because if we look right now, Faith, being a rogue, cannot cast this because this scroll is not compatible with the character's spell list. So we need to hand that off to the cleric or the paladin in order to be able to cast that, which is really nice that they've implemented that feature correctly. I'm very happy about that. Now, I'm sure there's going to be other stuff to loot, such as that up there. I don't know what the perimeter otherwise of this location is. Can't see anything else around. And what I forget we can do is if I do that, we can just select these 3 and have them converge. Faith has found a scroll of sleep, a notebook page, torn page from a notebook. Can we read that? We can. Something is wrong with the captain. I have the lieutenant, but she didn't listen. She can't believe Henrik would be wrong about anything. I may have to confront him myself. Mysterious. A primed dagger. That's very interesting. So we learned earlier that primed daggers have no magical properties, but they are kind of ready to receive a magical property through crafting. So that is everything that Faith found up here in that container, so she can hop on down. As for everybody else, I assume she didn't just fall. Let's get the whole party together. That's where we came in. We avoided all of that mess. Doesn't look like there's anything further around for us, so that seems to be the whole area. And our 3D map shows us the 2 chests that we have looted. I don't think that rock there that's kind of half uncovered or not is anything in particular. So we can head back on out of the Goblin Cave, carrying upwards up the hill. What a delightfully successful skirmish. What I will also do while those guys catch up... Oh, they're still sneaking. That's why they're on half speed. Gothic, please take the dagger that we found here, the primed one. How do we hand stuff to other people? That works. Please equip that, because you have dexterity stats and not strength stats, so you'll do better attacking with a dagger. And then if you are ready to make some kind of magical thing later on, then so be it. Can we get everybody up here, please? And I think we can stop being cautious for a hot minute. Maybe we can tell everybody how successfully we cleared out this encampment earlier when we get upstairs to the top of the cliff and be like, hey, reward us for our heroism. And I see that company that we spoke to last time that said they would come through and pick up all of the waste materials that we found, such as, I presume, this hoard of short swords and short bows and such. Rather than us manually collecting it all, they'll come through and pick it all up, bring it back later. This is a bad sign. There's a chest there. Always happy to see that. As for the burning defences, not so much. Flags strewn across the ground. Glad that we can walk past the fire without being hurt by it. Coins, coins, a flower. Studded leather armor. We nearly bought a set of that earlier because studded leather is better. This is AC set to 11 plus dexterity, whereas this is AC set to 12 plus dexterity. So we will have Faith put that on. That immediately improves her armor class to 15. And with that collected from there, we will head over to this staircase. And next time, we will find out what is within this fort. Hopefully, there are still some survivors among whatever wreckage and flames appear to be around. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. I'll endeavour to answer every single one that I can. Otherwise, once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.